So the floor is now open to questions, games, releasing systems, whatever it might be. We have Bobby.
Christian, so great. Your cleanup.
Thank
Such
you.
a gain, such a gain to be here together. And so present now.
What?
That's just wonderful. Very present.
Okay, okay.
Um, mm, yes, gains from releasing flow and the work that I love doing, flow in my relationship with my amazing partner and my adult kid. It's a lot of flow.
Okay.
And where there's not flow, uh man, okay, so I just want to release on procrastination. Lester says how you do one thing is how you do everything. It's so interesting because and I don't have resistance um to things that I literally enjoy doing. I I do have resistance to adulting, and I tend to procrastinate, and I'm this old pattern of kind of waiting until I'm up against the wall um to take an action step with certain things. So thank you so much.
That sounds familiar, to be honest.
I know it's my own problem. It's like, oh, fuck it. I'll just release instead of renewing my health insurance.
Mm. What are you resisting about procrastinating?
Oh, checking.
So,
And no, what comes up, it's just like this like stuck thing.
okay, okay. So are you wanting to change that stuckness?
Yeah.
So could you just welcome the stuckness?
Yes. Yes.
Welcome. And you're wanting to change the stuckness.
Yes. Comparing myself to others comes up.
So just welcome that as well.
Oh shit. Okay. Pride.
Just welcome that as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Already lighter.
And could you welcome the sense of the personal in it?
Yes.
And often what keeps us stuck is that we struggle so much and we push so much against it. We want to change the stuckness. So could you just let go of wanting to change the stuckness?
Yes.
And
God.
could you just for now allow yourself to be stuck? Like an astronaut in outer space, just floating around.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
And you might notice that the stuckness lessens.
Yes.
So could you allow the stuckness to get smaller?
Yes.
Could you allow the stuckness to get even smaller?
Yes.
Could you just allow the stuckness to evaporate?
Yes.
So what's there now for you?
It's a lot more openness in my chest and just happier.
Okay. Just give yourself some or permission to feel into that happiness. As I said in the opening cleanup, way too often we are just looking for the next problem, the next problem, the next problem, instead of looking for the positive.
Yes. Awesome.
Mm. And could you give yourself some approval for all the things you have actually have gotten done?
Yes.
And could you allow yourself to feel okay in this moment?
Yes.
Could you open to doing the things you need to do with ease and joy?
Yes. Allow myself to do the things that need to get done with ease and joy. Amen.
Could you open to that even more?
Yes.
And just as an experiment, could you imagine everything being all right and everything going all right for you?
Yes.
Even that, yeah. So could you just say yes to that?
Yes.
And could you be grateful for that?
Absolutely. Very much so.
So how are you feeling now?
Free, connected, grateful, one with everybody here.
Great.
Thank you, Team Lester.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Always.
So, then we have Lisa.
Hi there. Hi,
Hi.
Christian. Thank you for the call or the Zoom meeting, should I say. Um,
On time, finally.
yeah, I couldn't get it to last time. I just,
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, it's not your, it's, it was a change of time to, I don't know. It was, um, yeah, I just was, let's see. Yeah, I would echo the same theme about procrastination. I just feel like certain things I think it's because I'm dreading it, you know? Like if I just, because you can kind of do the flip side. You could say, well, all right, I'll make the call and then things better happen. And then if they don't have, then it becomes like difficult.
Hmm.
Um, and I don't know, I just feel like that can happen. Like you have the best of intentions.
Oh,
Like she mentioned health insurance. It's like, yeah, I have that too. I've had 3 or 4 calls and I have not gotten this thing resolved. And then there's other things that were difficult that, but there was a lot, I had noticed there was a lot of wanting, like wanting to get it done, wanting to, you know, just more difficult that I thought. So I don't know.
well, that
Right.
sense,
Yeah.
that sense of difficulty.
Right.
What's the wanting in that?
Control.
So could you let go of wanting control?
Yeah.
And could you welcome flow?
There's some wanting approval that's coming up.
Okay. So could you let go of lacking approval, wanting approval?
Yeah.
Could
Mm-hmm.
you give yourself approval just as you are in this moment, as best you can?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what are you resisting right now?
Well, here's the thing. This idea that, like, if you're too nice to people, if you're too giving, it's like you get taken advantage of. I don't have anything specific right now, but I just feel like there's so few people to talk to that, like, when you find somebody, and I'm talking on the other side, people talking to me, it's like then they just ask for things that are ridiculous. Um, just because I'm
Could you?
talking to you doesn't mean that you can, I don't know. It's a wanting approval.
Okay. So could you let that want for approval go?
Yes.
And some more.
Yes.
And even more.
Yes.
And what's there now? And everybody remember to release along.
Wanting safety.
So could you let go of wanting safety?
Yeah.
And more?
Yes.
And even more.
Yes.
And could you open to more flow and ease in your life?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess there was a lot of resistance there.
Okay.
Like it's got to be work. That's a program, right?
So are you sure that that program is true?
Oh, I'm sure it's not true. It's just that I've swallowed it in, because things that you never imagined can just fall into your lap. And I've seen it. I've, demonstrated it. I've heard it from other people. Like, how much work did that take? And it was like, it just ended up like not really much. But the 90%, like say a job search, like they're working hard, they're doing all this stuff. That was the hard stuff. I mean, maybe it was worthwhile, maybe not. But you just believe that it takes work.
So you see that that program is just a thought or a collection of
Yes,
thoughts.
yes.
And who would you believe be without that program?
Who would I be?
Yeah. How do you feel?
Oh, a lot more free. Because every time I hear it from either a speaker or just conversations with people, might not be said directly, but it's implied. it makes it just, I don't know. It frustrates me.
So could you let the frustration go?
Could I let the frustration?
You let it go.
Oh, let it go. Yes.
And could you let the program go or allow the program to soften?
Yeah. Yes.
Could you free yourself from the program as best you can?
Yeah.
Could you open to ease and flow?
I feel some wanting control. Starting to get, yeah.
Could you let go of wanting control?
Yes.
And more?
Yes.
And more?
Yes.
And even more?
Yes.
Could you open to making that call with ease and joy?
Hmm. I don't know about that. I'm
Listen.
not right there.
Okay, so what's coming up for you?
Just that thought, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a lot of questions. People just don't know what they're doing.
So
Wanting control.
could you let go of wanting control?
Yes.
And could you let go of the expectation that things will be difficult?
Yes.
And could you open to the possibility of it being a lot more easy than you thought?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Good. Because
So,
I did something else last week, which I was kind of dreading. And then I just sat there, started writing stuff. It was a form. And before I knew it, it was done. And I mailed it in. The hardest part was going to the post office. So, and then now they have it and they can work on it. So I feel good about it. With something another task. I said that might get done pretty quickly. Who knows?
so could you now open to ease and flow?
Yes.
Could you make a decision for things to become easy?
Yes.
And could you open to that even more?
Yes.
What's there now?
Money control.
So could you let go of wanting control, the sense of lacking it?
Yes.
Could you let that go even more?
Yes.
And could you let that go even more?
Yes.
And what's there now?
Yeah, there's a lot more. What's the word? Expansiveness or
Okay. Great. That's what you're looking for.
that is what we're looking for.
So could you tune into that expansiveness?
Yes.
And could you allow that expansiveness to expand?
Expand. Yes.
And just tune more into that good feeling as if you were tuning in on a radio channel.
Yes.
And
Oh,
could
there's
you,
some wanting approval coming up.
so could you let go of wanting approval?
Yes.
And some more.
Yes.
And some more.
Yes.
And could you now give yourself approval?
Yes.
You give yourself approval just as you are and just as you feel in this moment.
Yes.
And how are you feeling now?
Yeah, a lot more calm. Yeah.
So could you allow yourself to let go even more and become even calmer?
Yes. Yes.
Good. So you're feeling all right now?
Yeah, I feel a lot more calm.
Great.
Yeah, thank you. I think that,
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Good work.
yeah, thank you.
So the floor is again open for questions, sharing some gains, requests for assistance, and to raise your hand, you can press the raise hand button on the bottom of the screen. It will be either as its own button, or it will be under the React tab or the More tab. It's also possible to request releasing assistance or guided releases in the chat. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah.
Hi again.
Hi.
Always release. Somebody else wants to jump on in. Um, yeah. Wow, I'm feeling pretty released, high to release, right?
Yeah. We can always go higher.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
Um, family obligation, holiday energy coming up. How about that?
Okay. So what comes up when you focus on holidays, family obligations?
Um, future that doesn't exist.
Wow.
Picture in mind of um just a lot of doing, a lot of extras.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there some struggle with that?
Checking.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it's like trying to figure it out. It's there's not resistance because of the releasing we've been doing. I'm pretty free of resistance. But when I hold the picture in mind of my responsibilities, it's like I would rather kind of skip the holidays.
Let
Oh my
go.
God. There's some wanting approval.
Okay, okay. So could you let go of wanting approval, the sense of lacking it?
Yes.
You can let that go anymore.
Yes.
And even more.
Yes.
And even more.
Yes.
And could you welcome having approval?
Yes.
Could you welcome love?
Yes.
Could you welcome mutual compassion?
Oh, yes.
And check and see if we have a picture of how the holidays will be.
Yep. Timing, rushing, full schedule. Got to get it right.
So, could you open to another or that picture not being right? Possibility
Yep.
of,
I could erase that.
and could you open to the future being different than the past?
Yes.
And even as you change, the outer changes. So,
Nice. Yeah.
really nice. Can you open to things being more flowing and easier?
Yes.
Can you open to them being more joyous?
Yes.
Can you open to just everyone having a good time together?
Yes.
Can you open to everyone just sharing beautiful moments together.
Yes.
Just open to that love and joy.
Yes.
Could you send some love to the holiday seasons?
Yes.
And more?
Yes.
And
Yes.
will you let go of how you feel and see if it can get even better?
Yeah.
Very good. So how are you feeling now?
Awesome. Empty.
Great.
No Bobby. Don't have to do anything. Just get out of the way, let it all flow, have fun.
Yeah.
Grateful.
Thank you.
Thank
Good.
you. Namaste.
So just gonna mention that we have coaching special now, $50 for 45 to 60-minute session. The details will be in the chat. There's also possibility of donation, which I really appreciate. This is basically a charity at this moment. I really enjoy that, but there's a mailing list. Some of you might not be on it. There's a web page and there's a YouTube channel where you can watch recordings of the calls and some releases cut out from the calls. And we have Bobby again. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Christian. You've been so generous in trying to communicate with me on different ways to donate. And I don't know if I need to release on that or what, but I just haven't figured it out. There hasn't been an easy flow.
Okay.
So
I think there should be a credit card option on PayPal. I'm not sure, but I think there should be that you don't have to register, but you can.
okay, so you know what? I think you mentioned that to me before. I'm sorry, I've neglected to look into that. You were so great for contacting me. So if I go, tell us where to go to again on your site, just under donate, and then it'll say PayPal. Is that right?
Yeah, there should be a link to direct you to the
Okay.
the link to donate is in the chat right now as well.
Okay.
So
Free flow releasing, and then go to the donate. Okay. Thanks so much.
thank you for wanting to donate.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
To give is to receive.
Exactly. Blessed is the giver.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for coming, Megan. And floor is again open. For sharing some insights, gains, releasing assistance for questions. Just press the raise hand button. It will be separate button on the bottom or under React or under More. And if not, we're gonna go to the closing cleanup. So again, just allow yourself to slow down. And just be. And could you allow that being to be enough? As we continue the closing cleanup. Check and see if there's anything you're wanting to change or control right now. And if there is, you just feel deeply into that wanting change, lacking change. And feel with your being. And could you let go of wanting control, lacking control? Could you just allow that to soften and dissolve? And again, could you let go of wanting control even more? And feel into the release. Check and see if there's a sense of lightness, freedom, or happiness. However big or small it might be. You just tune into that and allow it to expand. And remember, from that higher place, you are naturally letting go. There's no need to always be digging and digging and digging. Check and see if there's any wanting approval coming up for you. And could you let go of wanting approval, a sense of lacking it? And could you let go of that even more? Could you now open to being a giver of approval? Could you open to being loving? Could you open to being loved as best you can? Check and see if there's any sense of wanting safety, lacking safety. You might want to check your surroundings. You can ask yourself, am I safe right now? So could you let go of wanting safety? Very gently. And could you let go of wanting safety even more? And again, just notice the release. Might be a sense of ease, freedom, happiness, love, peace. Could you just tune into that? Step out of your mind and into your heart, so to speak. Could you let go of how you feel and see if it gets even better? Thank you.
Namaste, Christian.
Namaste. For coming, everyone.
Mm.
Appreciate it. Have a beautiful day. And I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.